Hi everyone, Day here bringing you a shadow dropped released game called Overboard. It was created by Inkle, the creators of games like 80 Days, and this game is going to be a teeny tiny bit similar to Gnosia a little bit, so I calling me surprised that I was interested in this, not. But yeah, it's kind of like one of those games where you have to try to figure out how to pin the crime on someone else because you are the person that murders someone in this game, and I believe it's your husband. So we're going to murder our husband. I did play this a little bit earlier. Unfortunately, my computer decided to shut off because I was using my laptop and it cut off randomly, so I did play this a teeny tiny bit. So I do kind of know how it looks, and there is a little bit of voice acting. Midnight, July 3rd, 1935, aboard the SS Hook, bound for New York. The times. Valencies depart for America. Former starlet Veronica Valency set sail today for New York, accompanied by husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charmed couple, are now rumored to be in dire financial straits after a shrink of poor investments. Here's to more luck in America, lovebirds. Mr. and Mrs. Valency will sail into Brooklyn aboard the SS Hook. So the photo is beautiful, isn't it? It does not look as if the wife is trying to stand as far away from her darling husband as she possibly can. They're very close. In fact, she snuggled into the crook of his arm. Not. So, yeah, there is obvious that there is some kind of rift already in between them. And it's not just her right elbow stopping him from actually being hugged up on her. So, let's begin.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat. He leant over to see them.
Just a little further, dear.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
Now.
And I threw him overboard.
An Inkle game. Script and game direction by John Ingold. Audio design and game development by Tom Cale. Art direction and graphic design by Joseph Humphrey. Art and characters by Anastasia Wyatt. With Amelia Tyler as Veronica Valency. Overboard. Malcolm, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh! He's gone. Really gone. Marvelous. Best wife ever. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Valency. But is everything alright? I finally killed my husband. What should I say? Who's there? Who's there? Stewart, ma'am. What do you want? What do you want? Captain says we put into Liberty Island at 4 p.m. and breakfast is still being served, ma'am. But only until 9 o'clock. Dang it, Veronica. You've overslept. Thank you. Thank you, Stewart. Very good, ma'am. All right, Veronica. Be calm. Act natural. Maybe no one saw anything. Maybe. You can adjust text and animation speeds in the pause menu. Okay, let's look around the cabin, I think. The bathroom. I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror as I slip into the bathroom and look quickly away. There's a bottle of tablets by the little sink. Fix the face. What are my earrings? It's missing. What of my diamond earrings? Crap, crap, crap. Tell me I didn't lose my earring on deck. Pocket the other one. I slip the earring free and put it in my pocket. Leave the bathroom. We're not going to touch the tablets. I'll head back out into the cabin. I'll leave. Time to face the others then. Let's continue. We will go to the restaurant. 8:42, July 4th, 1935. I'm late. Hello again, Mrs. Valency. Will your husband not be joining you, ma'am? He has gone to the smoking room, perhaps. He's not feeling too well. I was too hungry to wait. Why there? He has been playing cards with Mr. Carstairs quite a lot, I believe. My husband played cards with Mr. Carstairs. He'll be along soon, I'm sure. I was too hungry to wait. Smells so good. The finest English sausages, ma'am. I will take your husband a cup of tea. Let him sleep. I'm sure he won't be long. Thank you. Saying thank you is... It's like I know for sure he's still in the room asleep. Just in case someone saw him last night, I don't really want people to look into that too much. But what else can I say? I'm sure he won't be long. That's like saying that I saw him for sure in the room, right? Oh, this is tough. Thank you. It is my pleasure. The steward intends to look in on Malcolm. I will attend to him as soon as my duties are complete. The restaurant is nearly empty. Clarissa? Sit alone. Who's Clarissa? Clarissa Turpentine is a 20-something from Connecticut or some such place. Malcolm found her riveting. I find her to be a wet cloth in a bucket of milk. Let's sit with Clarissa. Good morning, Miss Clarissa. May I join you? Oh my God. You're a ghoul, aren't you? Excuse me. Excuse me. I know what you did to him. Clarissa is crying about something. Have some bacon, dear? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you don't know. Perhaps I'll sit somewhere else. Have you seen my husband? Have you seen my husband, Clarissa? Have I? Clarissa bursts into fresh sobs and flees from the room. Luckily, no one saw any of that. Clarissa fled from breakfast. Well, I guess I got lucky. It should be a quiet place to think now that the breakfast rush is over. What did my husband tell Mr. Carstairs about me while they played cards? Clarissa was crying. Does she know something? I don't know if we should, like, chase her down about it. Did she see me push my mans off the edge? She might know something. Less than 7 hours to go. The aft cabins belong to the major. And to Miss I forgot her name. Clarissa's door. Major's door. Let's listen. I put my ear to the keyhole. She's crying, more crying. Ripping something up, more sobbing. She's in there right then. She ripped something up. I don't know. I think that would be too pushy to go to her right now, right? Knock. Hello.
Good day to you, Mrs. Villanzy.
He salutes.
Been stuck aboard this tug for a week, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure. The name's Subdar Major Sarjit Singh of the 14th Skiz. Retired, obviously, at your service.
He clicks his heels together. I'm sorry if I pronounced his name completely wrong. I did my best. Please, I need your help. Veronica Villanzy. Good to know. Veronica Villanzy.
Oh, I know who you are. Chops talk about their wives. Not very complimentary, I'm afraid.
Then you have me at a disadvantage. What did he say? Well, no matter.
I guess.
Hmm.
Ah, but perhaps that way you can lure me into overconfidence. I have no idea. Were you happy as a soldier, Major? How long were you in the army? Have you seen Malcolm? Have you seen Malcolm? Not today, I think. Have you looked in on the smoking room? Malcolm plays cards with you. Subdar, Mayor, please. And that's right. But between you and me, Mem Sabhib, he's really not good at it. You must find him a new hobby. If I say that first one, that literally incriminates me faster than you could say hot crabs. Like, seriously. But there's no time to learn. I'll bear that in mind. The mayor harumphs under his mustache. What's in America for you, Mayor? My old friend Pitts. We fought together, Egypt, 20 years ago. He's only got one eye. I'm afraid he's quite a monster. What happened to his other eye? One shouldn't ask a soldier a question like that. The answer is almost always terribly boring. What about you? What takes you across the ocean? Change of scenery. My husband is looking for work. My husband is looking for work. They say America is full of places to work. How very aspirational of him. It was good to meet you, Mrs. Valency. He locks his door and totters away. Okay, let's... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Move on. There was no reason for me to ever stay there. That was a lot of wasted time. I don't want to see this champion again. Smoking room? No. The bridge? That's where we stayed. Oh, well, that's her cabin, actually. Smoking room? 10:28. It doesn't take that long to get there. 10:28. The smoking room is a stuffy place tucked into the back of the boat. Malcolm's jacket is hung over the back of one of the chairs. So is the mayor, shuffling cards and murmuring. Carstairs is here too, quietly smoking. Mrs. Valency, I was hoping to catch you at some point. Are you looking for your diamond by any chance? I found it on the upper deck this morning. Showed it to the mayor here, and he jolly well diagnosed it. The subjar knows a diamond when he sees one. Look, I'm afraid I only found the one, though. That's not my earring. I don't want to say otherwise. You should be more careful, old fruit. I got my missing earring back. Malcolm would have been furious. If he'd seen me without them, I mean. Oh, your husband hasn't seen you today? He was asleep in the cabin. I mean, he didn't notice. Oh, this is tough. I suck at stuff like this, I promise you. Because if I say he's missing, I'm pretty sure the other guy over there is going to be like, you didn't mention a word about it to me. No, he's missing. Goodness. How very fortunate for you, my dear. Still, I'm very happy you two are back together. You and the earring, I mean. Have either of you spoken to Lady H this fine morning? The mayor has heard a rumor about Lady H. I think I spoke to her. That was that one lady, right? Why she's an old gossip. I don't care what she has to say. She's an old gossip. Why? I don't care what she has to say. I guess why is a good question. She has a nose for information, that woman. And she has a most interesting theory to share with me when I saw her just now. A theory? What's that? A theory. What kind kind of theory? Lady Armstrong told me this morning that she is quite certain, quite convinced, in fact, that the boat is sinking. Apparently, a Lady H thinks the ship is sinking. Her head must be spinning. Sinking. I'm going to find a life jacket. If the boat sinks, Mrs. Valency, there are lifeboats. I would recommend those. They are bigger. Take a seat. Malcolm's jacket. My husband's jacket. I'll have one of the stewards run it back to your cabin. Look in jacket pockets. What have you got in here? Wallet, cabin key, no incriminating notes. I left Milk's wallet from the pocket of the jacket for £100. That's all our traveling money. Done. That's that. A little man appears and takes the jacket away. That was probably dumb then. Why did I take that wallet? I'll be going now. Mem Sahib. My cabin. The bridge? To reach the bridge, you climb a metal ladder from the upper deck. It's a terrible idea. The bridge is manned by some off-duty watch officer I don't recognize. On a hook inside the bridge is a key with a bright red fob. I saw a tagged key on the bridge. Jump overboard, try the door, go back down. The officer stoops to speak to me through a grill. Please, ma'am, I really can't let you in. I want to try steering the ship. Do you like being a sailor? Where's the commander? The commander inspects the engines between 11 and 1200, ma'am. The officer nods and leans away. The upper deck. There's a clear view of the upper deck from here. It's dizzying. There's no one down there. I go back down. I made my way back down the ladder. So that was kind of a bust. Okay, so who is this? Carstairs, huh? Maybe I could speak some more to this guy. He seems to know something. Clamber down to the upper deck. Mrs. Valency, we meet again. He just reminds me of one of those carnival type people. Good morning, Mr. Carstairs. Fancy a stroll along deck. Have you seen my husband? No, gone for a stroll, has he? He said he was meeting someone. Oh, sounds intriguing. But it wasn't me, I'm afraid. I'm sure you'll bump into him soon enough. Can't get far in a tug like this, eh? Lovely to see you, as always. I'm going to take another turn, I think. I think I'm caught. Go below. Continue. I'm making a poor attempt at this. Maybe I can ask for guidance from a higher power. The small chapel is tucked into the very bottom of the boat. I fall to my knees and bow my head. Our Father, who art in heaven. Oh, geez, lady, you killed somebody already. It's over. Hallowed by thy name. Why are these things I could press? Thy kingdom, something happened. That's what you've got. This is schoolgirl stuff. What do you want? No. This is crazy. I know I've not always been pious. Not always been, and I have not always been a small antelope called Millicent. Just get to the point, lady. I have sinned. I need some advice. You need my advice. You need a lot more than that, young lady. But go on. Spit it out. I need a miracle. Forgive me. Not a chance. Go take a hike. I'm tired of you. Leave. I hurry out of the chapel. Guess I could have paid off the chapel. I should be able to come in here, right? It's at the 12. The message for Commander Anders is at the wheel. The red key is no longer on the hook inside the bridge. Commander! Mrs. Villenzy, come in. The bridge isn't empty. There are a few duty officers about. And how are you faring this afternoon, Mrs. Villenzy? Well enough. Bit dizzy, to be honest. Yes, indeed. The upper deck seems a long way down, doesn't it? No one there now, of course. Do you know, I was on watch here last night. It seems Anders was on duty last night. Oh, yes. That's right. It was quite a night. Light breeze, no fog, relatively good visibility. This 100% sounds like he saw it all. Maybe speaking to him was the worst idea. You saw something? You saw something on the upper deck. Very clearly. You and your husband like to take the air at night. But did you know you're not the only ones who do that? Lady Armstrong also takes a stroll about that time. Ooh, Lady Armstrong was walking about last night. Does she? Was she alone? The deck was well attended last night, as I recall. A few key characters on our little stage. Now, Mrs. Villenzy, I should perhaps return to my duties. Anders, are we sinking? What? Lady H says we're sinking. She's been drinking since 9. I should say she is sinking. The boat is fine, I promise. Anders says we're not sinking. Your passkey, Anders. It's not on the hook anymore. I've got it safe, Mrs. Villenzy. Don't you worry about it. Anders pets his trouser pocket. What pocket was that? Oh, good. I heard someone might have stolen it. I don't want a stranger barging into my cabin. No, indeed. It's your private kingdom, of course. I think I need to go. I get awfully seasick so high up. Most people don't like it up here. Fortunate, really. Good day, Mrs. Villenzy. Time to go back down. Climber down quickly. Okay. What to do now? Forward cabins. I haven't been here, I don't think. The forward cabins are occupied by Carstairs on one side and Lady H on the other. Lady H's door? Lady Honoria Armstrong has a cabin more or less to herself on a separate deck. Presumably so no one sees her rolling back drunk to her room. From along the corridor, Lady H appears wobbling slightly. You! What are you doing here? Are you alright? Peachy. Now stand aside. She catches herself against the doorframe as she steps inside. Can I help you? Certainly not. Goodbye. She slams the door. Knock, step away. I think I messed that opportunity up. Leave. Now what? I guess at this point, I have to talk to her? Clarissa, are you in there? Go away. You're going to want to talk to me. Clarissa, let me in. Please. No, Veronica. Please. Just go away and never come back. You broke his heart. Oh my. Clarissa's in tears over my husband. Are you talking about Malcolm? Clarissa, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he? You don't know? Oh my god, Veronica, you really don't know? Don't want you telling lies. What did you see, Clarissa? We can't talk like this. What did you see, Clarissa? Please, tell me. Stop it. He didn't sing to you, did he? Did he hurt you? No, she's crying about him. He didn't sing to you, did he? Do you know where he is? Do you know where he is? He's dead. You must know that. Go away. Please, you're driving me crazy. She collapses into floods of tears again, enough to sink the ship. How can she know? How much did she see? No, it's not worth it. Okay, so leave, continue. Wait, who is this? I wonder if you could take someone else out. I already just came from there, but I could have I think I possibly could have donated money. Wait, what? No, I don't wish to do that. At least not this playthrough. Quiet room where the men play cards. I've been there already. Let's see if anyone's at the restaurant, I guess. The restaurant is empty. Have a cheese scone. The cheese scones are hardly fresh, but they're hot and buttered. Okay, move on. I push my teacup away. Leave. Okay, that's Lady H still. Do I want to speak to Lady H? Let's try. And disappears from around the corner. There you are. We're needed in the restaurant now. Why? Why? Please, I don't want to drag you. But it will look very suspicious if you don't come. Oh, I guess we're about to do the thing. 1 hour from Liberty Island. In the restaurant, Lady H, Carstairs, and the mayor are soon gathering. Clarissa Turpentine is standing apart, still sniffling. Anders walks me in and steps to one side. Thank you all for coming. I apologize for gathering you all here. It is most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Villancy? Malcolm Villancy isn't with you? I knew it! He was with me this morning. But you told me earlier he'd been missing since last night. You were quite distraught, as I recall. Not only that, the bed in your cabin had not been slept in. The maid saw. I saw when I went to check on him. Perhaps you might have slept on the chase instead. But Mr. Villancy, he did not. Oh, I'm already messing up. He was with me all night. I don't care what you think, or what I said. So, I'll tell you what happened. I saw him fall into the sea. Last night, he fell past my window as I looked out. That's a horrible thing to say. It was a horrible thing to say. And you did it, Veronica. Nonsense, I was in my cabin. Don't you see? That's why he did it. He couldn't stand to go back to you. You know, of course one doesn't like to gossip, but Malcolm Villancy was on the upper deck last night and he wasn't alone. Did you push him, Lady H? Me? Of course not. I can barely push a shuffleboard cue. Then what did you see? Malcolm was over the rail, smoking, and with him was one of our young women. Well, it wasn't me. I didn't go near the upper deck last night. I'm sorry, Mrs. Villancy, but I found your earring there just this morning. I mean, it was your earring, wasn't it? It was my earring, yes, but I wasn't on the deck last night. So how do you explain it? I think Malcolm gave them to Clarissa. I wasn't wearing the other one, so maybe she wore them on the deck. What earrings? I don't know what you're talking about. And I didn't go on deck last night. I was in my cabin, waiting for Malcolm, but he never came. So, who are we to believe? Wait, there is more. As I went below, there was a splash. A splash now. We're on a boat. What kind of splash? A heavy splash. I thought it was something falling off the boat until all of this.
Mrs. Valenzi, you lied about not visiting the upper deck. You lied about your husband's whereabouts this morning. Can you explain yourself?
I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. I do not know how reliable Mrs. Valenzi can be, Mayor. The maid found a tube of I actually don't know how to say that. Barbiturates. In Mrs. Valenzi's cabin, sleeping pills slow. Those were Malcolm's. Sleeping pills slow. There's nothing wrong with that. There's extremely strong sleeping pills. My mother took them. They have quite powerful side effects. Mood swings, memory loss, rage. I only keep them for emergencies. They're not mine. I only keep them for emergencies.
Was last night an emergency? So what happened?
Clarissa killed him. Carstairs did it. Clarissa killed him. She loved him, and she couldn't have him.
You dog! You beastly dog! Enough, ladies. Don't fight. No one thinks you did anything to hurt Mr. Valenzi, Mrs. Turpentine.
Oh, thank you, Commander.
I must advise the captain that Malcolm Valenzi committed suicide last night.
Wait a moment. Are you forgetting something?
I don't think so, no.
Not you, Mayor.
Him! Me, Lady Armstrong?
The commander saw nothing. I'm just gonna stay silent there. That's right, Commander. You were up on the bridge last night with your binoculars. You must have seen exactly what happened.
Commander? Well, Sub-Badar Mayor, I have been intending to discuss the matter discreetly with the captain himself, but since you've forced me into speaking publicly...
It was dark on the deck, sure. It was dark on the deck, surely. You can't have seen anything. The moon was quite bright, ma'am. Quite bright enough to see the upper deck. I saw Mrs. Valenzi on deck last night, and I saw something fall off the ship. I knew it! I have a nose for these things. Anders turned on me. Anders, how could you? Say nothing. My God, you really killed him. I didn't. I swear I didn't. I can tell you're lying. You're a terrible actress. I can see the truth in your eyes. I do deep down, but I still don't believe it.
Mrs. Valenzi, the coincidences there are too much.
I'm totally messed up. It was like I was trying to keep the story straight in my head, but I thought that since I had kind of changed that one part that... Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff to say. But I thought since I had said that one thing... Whoa. You said I could trust you. I thought you loved me, Anders. Both of these are incriminating enough. I had dreams.
You're very fine, Veronica Valenzi, but not fine enough to hang for. Just come with me. You better stay in your cabin until we dock.
Okay, I am learning something. Like, this guy will keep the secret as long as I can pin the crime on somebody else. Like, he would probably defend me as long as my story holds water. 1410, July 5th, 1935, Sing Sing Correctional Facility.
Mrs. Valenzi?
Please just go on. Please just go on with it.
Whatever you're saying, ma'am. Welcome to America, Mrs. Valenzi. Enjoy your stay.
And you go now. Nice and pretty there. Home Sweet Jill, New York Herald Tribune. Socialite Veronica Valenzi was dramatically arrested for the murder of her husband as the SS Hook put into harbor in Brooklyn. Mrs. Valenzi will be a guest on the Sing Sing Correctional Facility in somewhat less comfort than the widow of a British aristocrat might be accustomed to. Pictured, Mrs. Valenzi was notorious before her marriage for a string of high-profile engagements. Attempts 1. Time 7 hours and 50 minutes. Freedom, not quite. So this was Overboard. I totally messed up towards the end, and that kind of is gonna irk me because I feel like if I made sure that my story stayed on the straight and narrow, I could have probably won my first attempt. The thing is, with that Cartwright person, I'm gonna wind up rewatching this after I end this video too, but I believe at one point I did say that I hadn't seen my husband since last night. However, when I had mentioned something else, I believe it corrected me and said that you saw your husband in the morning. So either way, I think there was no chance, since at that point my story didn't run true anymore. But anyways, I like the fact that this can be kind of like a side quick Gnosia type of game I could play on the side. I do have one attempt. It does keep track of my attempts, kind of like looping, and it doesn't take that long to actually finish. You know, just finish a run through just to see how I can win and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit more limited. There's no way I'll be able to do like 100 loops without at some point trying to like meshing with everything else. I seriously doubt that. But overall, I think that this could be a nice little mini series where I try to actually kill my husband successfully. But anyways, if you are watching this, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, which there shall be a next time. I want to try to at least win once. This has been Day, and I hope you all have a great and wonderful day yourselves. Thanks for watching. Bye.